Howdy, Stabby. Oh, alrighty, I got all that taken care of. Now, chat, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna go a little off camera here. It has been just a little less than 1 month since I went live. I have not been on this camera or the other camera in a month. So outside of photos I've taken, I have not really seen much of myself. The amount of weight I have lost. So prepare to see me after I've lost a good amount of weight. Oh, look that bad. So I'm doing actually really good. I am not. It's been a while, but it feels good to be back. What's the reason there? So I'm back again there. How is it going? I'm back. I disappeared for a month. Unintentionally. I apologize. And I just want to catch up because it's been... Last stream was September 27th. It is October 26th. Yeah, it's been a while. Has been a while. How is everybody doing? How we all doing? Stabby, welcome on in. College is going well. I'm passing all my classes. For the most part, things are going well. I went on vacation. You know, probably saw a couple of posts. Also, met up with some Twitch friends. Yes, I was down in South Carolina for some friends of the Trans Internet, Casey Shines and Yoda Vote, or Casey and Max. I was down there for their wedding, and so I enjoyed a nice little vacation. It was great. I needed it. Yes, it was an absolute blast. Because got to meet some friends from Twitch. Wish you were there, Stabby. We could have gotten some more of the group together, but it was an absolute blast. I loved it. Again, thank you, Casey and Max, for asking me to be at the wedding. I loved it. Oh, gosh. I have some in my throat. Yeah, valid. Also, a couple things that y'all might have seen over on Twitter. I might have posted in some Discords, I'm not sure. But I started the journey of getting a photo at every major sports stadium in the United States. And so that was a fun thing to do. Also, being at the beach for the first time since I was like 11 or 12. So getting to be at the edge of the Atlantic was just perfect. I needed it. Also, health-wise, I'm doing really good. In case y'all have been wondering, I've lost a good amount of weight. I'm arguably really happy with my life right now. Of course, I am still in my forever feud with record companies. Which is why there is no new video tomorrow, and I apologize for that. I was getting a little bit of burnout, and also my mental health was just done for. So I'm like, I need a break for a bit, and then after vacation, we'll get the ball rolling again. And yeah, overall, mentally, I'm fantastic. We all have bad days. We all have great days. I've had more good days than bad, so I'll take that. physically, I'm doing phenomenal. Spiritually, emotionally, I'd say pretty good. Very solid. We can never truly be at 100%, but overall, I'd say I'm doing alright. It's Halloween this week, so that's fun. I am going to do a Halloween stream, but it will not be the original plan, and I deeply apologize for that. I've made the executive decision to move the chicken sandwich ranking stream to a to be disclosed date. Blame the US government for that. I'm not here to talk politics, but let's just say coming back from vacation and also having the US government just be a pain in your rectum, your wallet tends to be a little strained. Don't worry, I am financially fine. Although if you would like to donate, information Ko-Fi. It's not obligated, but it's appreciated. But I'm a little stretched thin right now, so I've decided to move it to a later date. And I do apologize for that, because I've been wanting to do the stream for months. But sometimes you just need to, like, kind of end the bit for a little bit. And that's what I'm having to do. But hey, it be what it be. But don't worry, it's still happening. Make you some incentive when I have some money. Valid. So just a little bit of housekeeping things. VODs returning every Wednesday and on the VOD channel, and shorts every Thursday on the main channel. It's basically just going to be uploading clips from previous streams, some shiny reactions and whatnot, but just so that way you all have some content and something that's easy for me to do. Because I want to give you guys my best, but at the same time, I need time to cook. So, like, I gotta cook the meals, so y'all gotta give me some time. And in case y'all are wondering by the tweet that I made, or if you are in the Discord and you saw my message, my forever feud with record companies is still ongoing, but it's actually not Warner Music Group this time that's messing with me. It's Sony Music Entertainment. So just in case this is your first time being here, I really have beef with the United States copyright system. I really do. Because whenever I upload something that has copyrighted music in it, depending on the person or person claiming copyright, it's either like I'm not a part of YouTube Partner Program. I don't get paid from YouTube. I do not receive a single penny from them. I'm not a part of the Partner Program, and honestly, I don't care. I do it for fun, not for the money. But a problem that I have is depending on whoever sends the claim, it can either have no impact, but financial impact for later. Sometimes it gets blocked in certain countries, and sometimes it's just blocked all over the platform. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. If it is under the Warner Music Group umbrella, 9 times out of 10, if I have a, hey, it's blocked worldwide, it's generally from them, and I hate them. To be fair, I just think record labels are a scam to begin with. Why do you think people are re-releasing music they made? Plain and simple. But now it's Sony Music Entertainment being on my buttons about it, so it's like, I can't win. And in case you want a little bit of insight, 9 times out of 10, if a specific country, like if you're uploading a YouTube video and it says that there's a copyright and it's blocked in certain countries, 9 times out of 10 it will be Belarus and Russia. Which Belarus is essentially just Russian-owned territory. So, if it says blocked in certain countries, I think you know who to take that up with. Just expect to see your name in the newspaper later. That's why I just leave it alone. So yeah, that's been my life for the past month. It's just been getting my mental health just on straight. Improving myself physically, getting some things done, focusing on my schoolwork, enjoying a vacation. Did Halloween? Hello, Giraffe Rig. And also playing Pokemon Go. And there's a Giraffe Rig. I rarely ever see these. There are so many Krogerrocks, and I know they are not actually Krogerrocks because I set my buddy in Pogo to a Krogerrock because I need Crocodile for my Pogo decks. Another Zorwas. I want a shiny Zorua. Either the regular or the Hisuian. I don't care. I just want a shiny one of these. I believe if you type exclamation Zorua, you can see the clip from like 5 years ago. Oh gosh, it's been that long. I'm feeling old. I've been doing this for so long. It was like five years ago was that Zorua clip. That got like almost 10k views on YouTube. Which, speaking of YouTube, thank you all so much for the support on the recent short I uploaded. I believe it was Friday. It's like 2k views in 24 hours. That is crazy. I know by General's shorts analysis that may not sound absolutely insane, but to me, the fact that almost 2,000 people just decided to watch me be an idiot over getting like my 3rd shiny Munchlax over the course of a year is just, I don't get it, but I appreciate it. So thank you. Shiny Zorua! Shiny Zorua! We're only 20 minutes in the stream. Let's go, baby. Okay, that's awesome. I have wanted the shiny in Pogo for a while, so I'm happy I got it. And I was wanting to get something with this Halloween event, so I am happy that it's something that I actually wanted. Zesty, hello, I actually need you. So in terms of the realm of Pokemon, ZA came out, and from what I've seen, the game looks amazing, so I hope you all are having a wonderful experience with that. I don't have the game right now, because again, I am stretched thin, and I'll get it later. I don't need to get a game when it's immediately released. I have the patience to wait. Would I have liked to have gone in on release? Yes, I would have. Am I fine with waiting? Yes. I have seen the new Megas. They look amazing. And in terms of like ZA related things here in this chat, I don't care entirely what you talk about because it's been over a week since the game came out, so I don't care except for story. Do not spoil the story here in chat. Everything else is fair game. That's my only thing. Don't spoil the story here in chat. Everything else, fair game. Like, I've looked at the decks. I've looked at the new megas. They all look so cool. I want a Mega Phalanx. I want one so bad. Yeah, I want one so bad. Because it looks just so good. But yeah, we got a shiny Zorua, so I will take that to start the stream. And we haven't gotten into the shiny hunting yet. So, you know what? I'll take it. I love it. I think that's going up. I might actually upload that to the channel tomorrow. I'll clip it. Now, I don't have the overlay. I don't have the game up, so let me do that. I just wanted to talk for a bit. Now, I was playing some Scarlet. I was having some fun with that. So let's see if there's anything... I don't think there's anything in particular in terms of like hordes. Horde outbreaks, but they've been playing some Gen 3 lately, so that's where my brain has just been defaulting to. I don't really see much of anything. I don't think they really changed much. Yeah, nah, I don't really see much of anything that I want to hunt for in particular, so let's just save the game. And then, we'll get Sword. We'll probably have to do a system reset, which I don't mind. I don't mind a bit. I have not really touched my Switch or just played Pokemon in general for a while. Also, I have no idea when the last time I hunted was. Drillbur. Let's get the counter, because we love death counter. Also, I have yet to glitch out during stream yet, so I think they might have fixed that. Fingers crossed. Alright, there we go. Also, apologies for starting a few minutes late. I was finishing eating dinner and making sure everything was set up. Feels so weird seeing those get rid of. But I'm like, it was a Scarlet hunt, so like, what's the point? Okay. So last time on Dragon Ball Z, it's been a while since we've been here. But yeah, I uploaded the shiny reaction for this idiot, so if you want to watch the short of it, feel free to do so. There should be some from Ultra Sun coming up in the next few weeks, so keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out for that, baby. Alright, let's fly. Also, we are 20 followers away from 600, so consider dropping a follow. I would like to hit 600 before the end of the year. I promise I will have a more consistent schedule. Also, it feels weird to be streaming the ZA category, but we as Pokemon community have just essentially agreed upon that. If you're streaming Pokemon, feel free to just stream during the game. Gargle check. When we get about 45 minutes in, we'll throw up a prediction. First encounter, not shiny. I just had to show one of our resident Pogo legends, Ethan the Pie. I was like, I got the shiny Zorua. Rock. Like, we got the rock. So how have y'all's weekends been? I had a pretty chill, relaxed weekend. Went to the gym, did some schoolwork. I edited a video that can't put on YouTube, sadly. Well, I can, but I don't think y'all want to see like 75% of a video muted, so I gotta find a new video to make, and I should have it up by next week. So, yay. Not really, but yay, I guess. Also, Halloween Havoc was yesterday. That was fun to watch. For my pro wrestling fans, I really did enjoy Halloween Havoc. If there were any folks that watched it in chat, what did y'all think of it? I'd say it was a really good event. It was on the weaker side of NXT events, I will say. It's been on the weaker side, but I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying a couple things could have been changed. But on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a solid 8. It was really good. I just think it could have been just a smidge better. We got 3 new champions. Well, 3 titles changed hands, which I only had 2 of them changing. So that was a fun little surprise. And I'm hoping that in the new year, I will be able to bring back predictions. Be able to bring back prediction specials. Since we're pretty much at the end of the calendar year, actually, there are. I think we'll bring them back in December. We'll be bringing them back in December because of two big things. One, and it's still not fixed. One, Deadline. It's my favorite NXT event of the year. It's super fun. Is the home of the Iron Survivor match. A lot of fun. And John Cena's final match. Saturday night's main event in Washington, D.C. Which, correct me if I'm wrong, is sold out to the brim. I don't know. But I would say I will do prediction videos for both shows. So we're going to skip Survivor Series and we're going to skip Survivor Series and Saturday Night's Main Event and Gold Rush. Chad didn't see that. But I gotta ask, of course, I'm yawning during stream. Why do I always yawn? What are y'all's thoughts on Legends ZA? I gotta know. What do the people think of the new Legends game? From what I have seen, it looks like a lot of fun. And I want to play it. But then I remember, I am broke. So, would I absolutely play? Yes. And I'm just counting every encounter. I should probably add the 2 gargles. But it looks like a lot of fun. And I can't wait to play it. It seems a little out of my usual comfort zone. So I'm excited to play it. Because it kind of reminds me of the battle mechanic system from Yokai Watch 4, where you, as the player, are moving around during the battle. Not so much like ZA, but it's just like you, as a trainer, can be physically hurt during battles. And I'm not talking like, oh, directly standing in the way, or, you know, just like... But, like, you gotta strategically move yourself around, too. Which I think is cool. Yokai Watch 4 localization when? I will hope for this until the day I die. Yokai Watch 4 localization. I need it. I will be 80 years old waiting on this game to come out, and when it does, I will play it, and then I'm like, I lived like My mission in life is completed. I'm like, I completed what I was set out to do in my life. Like, I can die happy. Like, I could be on my deathbed, alright? And they finally announce, you know, some 60 years from now, and like, Yokai Watch 4 is coming to the United States. And I'm like, I'm not dying yet. Give me this game now. We're playing it. Like, get this game. We're playing it. Now, can I just, like, get a Japanese eShop account and, you know, get it that way? Yes, I know. But some people may not entirely know, and some people are just, like, you know, they don't think about getting a whole other country's account just so that way they can get access to games that they generally don't have here. Some people don't know that, or just don't think about that. And so I want to live to see Yokai Watch 4 localization. So every time I see a Nintendo Direct, I'm like, please, I beg. When is a game that you're waiting to be localized or just, like, be made? Because, I mean, localization? I'm waiting on Yokai Watch 4. Because it exists, and I want to hear now. Like, I need it. But in terms of a game that is non-existent that I want made, oh gosh. I personally would like to have I don't think this will happen, but if it did, because it has its resurgence moments every so often, and I will never say no to hearing about maybe there's another one coming. A Skylanders 7. One day, I think it could make a comeback for one final time. I think it's possible. Maybe not anytime soon. But I think one day. One day. I think one day it's possible. I still need to work on finishing Swap Force. I have yet to do that. But now that I know how to do some cable hookup shenaniganry, I can just plug it in anywhere I so choose, and then just play it on any device I so choose. It's a great thing. Because I still need to finish Swap Force. It's the only Skylanders game I have yet to finish. And then once we start doing upgrading, we will be bringing back Giants. Because started it, and then I decided to scrap it, and we're just going to play from the start. And then Spyro's Adventure, I want to, hopefully within the next year, get it and do a speed run, just to make up for, and just do like an 80% run, just to be like, hey, this is my love letter to this game. Because if anyone wants to feel a little old, our Spyro's Adventure playthrough was 3 years ago. Yes, you heard me correctly. Our Spyro's Adventure playthrough, the main part of it, was 3 years ago. I was still in high school. I was a junior in high school at the time. And in case anyone wants to know how that feels, I was a junior in high school. I am a sophomore in college now. Yes, it doesn't feel real to me either. But at the same time, that's just kind of the beauty of it. You don't realize how far something has been until you're just like, oh yeah. Alright, going around. Well, come here, Droober. Okay, hold on. What is this? This is the third one they've posted. This is the third one they've posted today. This is so context as to what in the world I'm talking about. All day, and I don't know why, there have been teasers posted by WWE's Twitter account of just some random person walking. This is the third one they've posted today, and I'm like, what? Because it's literally just been shoes, 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 and I'm like, who is this? Or who are they? Is it one person? Is it multiple people? You know, what's the deal? Are we gonna see something tomorrow? Because I see this and I think it's just the most absolute stretch. This was posted at 6:42 p.m. Central. The 642nd Raw featured John Cena versus Chris Jericho in the main event. There's been a lot of status about Chris Jericho, and I'm just like, brother, they're in Anaheim tomorrow. They're in Anaheim, in California. They could have picked any time to post this. I'm like... Also, there is an ad break coming up in a few seconds, so just as a heads up. And I'm like, why would they post something in Central Time when they're in Pacific Time? Huh? Like, brother, you are stretching, my guy. Like, you have stretched so hard, you've torn a ligament. It's like you've torn the like you've stretched it so far you've torn the hamstring. Like, what are you on about? And also, why do you know this? Like, I'm a wrestling historian myself to a degree, but that's just no. I'm willing to be proven wrong, though. I would laugh if that was the case. I'm like... I love the internet, man. It's a funny place. Now I'm thinking it could be multiple people. I don't think it's Jericho. I think it might be Tony D'Angelo, because he's been gone for 3 months. It could be... I hope there's a button. I want to see if there's a button. There better be. If not, I need to make it myself. I'll have to do that. I was gonna pull up the sound effect of Carlito just pointing and saying Santos Escobar. Maybe it's Santos. Maybe it's Legado del Fantasma. Maybe it's some folks from TNA. Maybe some folks from AAA. Maybe it's someone completely new that I never would have thought of. Maybe they're calling Andrade back. I don't know, because of the whole contract situation that he's in. Which is just, everyone and their mother is confused, myself included, because it's like, eh? I'm gonna give you all some context, and I don't know if we have any lawyers in chat, but if so, I would love to get your opinion on this scenario. Keep in mind, there's a lot of misinformation on the internet, and also, I'm a guy going for a business degree. So it's like, and I'm taking business law next semester, so that's about the only thing I know in terms of law. It's like, here's the gist. Whenever you are signed to WWE, there is a clause within your contract, and it depends whether or not you are a NXT developmental talent or if you are on the main roster, which is Raw or SmackDown, right? Now, here's the two options that you have. There is a clause in the contract, depending on whichever show you're a part of, whether you're developmental or main roster. If you are released from your contract, generally speaking, you have a 30 to 90 day no-compete clause, which has been controversial because of many reasons, depending on your stance in professional wrestling and whether or not you think non-compete should exist. Personally, I don't believe so. But, oh well, what more can you do? Well, actually, there's probably a few things you can do. Unionize, probably some other things, but that's besides the point. If you're in NXT, generally, if you're released from your contract, you only have a 30-day no-compete. But if you're on the main roster, you have a 90-day, which is about 3 months. So, basically, the whole skinny of it is, Andrade was released, apparently due to wellness violation? And something happened, I'm not entirely sure what, but apparently what happened was, and this is where the details get murky of it, because no one's exactly sure what in the world is going on. His non-compete ended early, kind of how Malachi Black was. Well, Aleister Black, whatever, he was released, became Malachi Black, should have been AEW. It was only like a 30 or a 45 instead of a 90. But I was on the couch, was watching the 6-year Dynamite. Kenny's attacked, and look who it is, it's Andrade. And he had only been out for not very long at all. Because I was just, vibing, and I'm like, I wonder what's going on in the world of wrestling Twitter. And I see Andrade's gone. I'm like, huh? And, yeah, apparently he was released, and then he showed up. It was a few weeks later. Apparently his non-compete was, shortened. And then he went to win the Crash Heavyweight Championship, which is a promotion down in Mexico. Became the champion. And then they invoked his non-compete clause? And apparently what they're trying to do is keep him for an entire year. And that's just from my understanding. Apparently WWE is trying to enforce a 365-day no-compete clause. Keep in mind, you can't go a full year without being paid. You can't. You're just asking for trouble. So it's like, can you legally do this? Everything was murky from the start, and now it's just a whole can of worms of can you legally do this? And this is why I believe non-compete clauses should not be a thing in wrestling. Because it's friggin' stupid. And the same thing goes for... And apparently this was unbeknownst to all of us as wrestling fans. You may remember Samantha Irvin. Or Samantha the Bomb, if you're into that genre of music. Apparently, well, she left WWE last year. She has a 2-year non-compete. I beg your pardon? You mean you can't sign with anybody for 2 whole years? No, I feel like there should be a legal thing that does not allow that to happen. That is friggin' stupid. So if we have any lawyers in chat or someone that is more knowledgeable in law than myself, just genuine question: is something like that legally enforceable? Just genuine question. Because, I kind of get why, but at the same time is really, really, really dumb. But I'm sorry, I don't think you can let anyone go a year or 2 years without getting paid. There's that's just wrong on so many levels. So yeah, that's my just little I am so confused and I don't know what to say. So, me is confused. I'm just ramming into people. Maybe there are a lot of things in life just don't make sense. And I'm not a lawyer, I don't know. Life's weird, man. Something else I want to talk about. Y'all know I'm a sports person. I'm a sports person. I want to enter the world of broadcasting. It's funny. I want to do broadcasting, and yet I'm not going for a journalism degree. Whatever, I don't care. But something that I just think is like interesting. For any of my basketball fans or people that are just casual basketball watchers, the NBA season started last week. I don't want to talk about how things went against the Magic, but I didn't want to talk about how things went about the Grizzlies, but that's not even what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about, though, is what happened the day after. I think it was Wednesday. Wednesday was our game against the Orlando Magic. I'm a Miami Heat fan. And then I think it was Thursday. I think it was Thursday. I think it was Thursday, I want to say. Oh, we're actually beating the Knicks right now. Let's go. You ain't gonna hear me complaining. Yeah, it was Thursday. I genuinely want to know, like, what in the world has happened? Because I really just watch the games. I don't care about what goes on in terms of personal lives or anything. I'm just like, as long as we win games, that's all I care about. I'm not a diehard sports fan. I just like watching. I like watching. I like stats. That's why I like. That's why I like sports. I think they're fun and I enjoy stats. But you know, we lost to the Magic. It was 125 to 121. And then Thursday, you know, I'm just like going through, I'm checking my notifications so that way I can just like do whatever before I leave. And I'm just like, I see one of our guards Terry Rozier. He was arrested the same day that the Portland Trailblazers head coach was also arrested. So I walk into the office, right? I walk into the office at my my work study job. I'm talking. I think this is either Thursday or Friday. I was talking with No, it was Friday. It was Friday. I walked in because I wasn't at work Thursday because I didn't have class. But Friday, I walk in because we were having lunch that day, and my buddy Chris, we talking basketball, and I'm just like, yeah, that was a 1-2 punch. You know, we lose again because we lost all our preseason games. We lost our opener, and then immediately have one of our guards arrested the next morning. And I'm like, brother, our teams play against each other Tuesday because he's a Charlotte Hornets fan. I'm a Miami Heat fan. So our teams play against each other. So that's gonna be fun. One of us is gonna walk in the office Wednesday, actually probably Thursday, and I'll just be like, That or he'll be the. We are kicking the Knicks right now. I am not complaining about that. Hey, we made 1 hour on stream. Let's go. In other sports news related to me, Pittsburgh lost to the Blue Jackets. It's fine. Halloween Havoc was better anyways. We play Commanders, Redskins, whatever crap you want to call them, on tomorrow night. And something else. Oh yeah, World Series going on right now. I saw what happened that first game. And I was like, this is amazing. Oh, so the Dodgers won today. How'd they do? Pfft, wow. Who do y'all got win the World Series? It is the Toronto Blue Jays and the LA Dodgers, in case you don't really keep up with baseball. Look, I really wasn't paying attention for majority of the postseason in terms of baseball, which is my favorite sport, because Atlanta didn't even make post. So I was like, I'll just tune back in for the World Series. Right now everything's tied 1-1. LA beat Toronto 5-1, but that first game was a thing of beauty. Because a grand slam by a pinch hitter, 11-4, just thing of beauty. Was beautiful. I will say, it feels so nice to be playing video games again. Because I have not really had much time to play video games lately. I have not. Not had much time for video gaming. Just kind of just vibing, not really just playing much. But my last little piece of a sports thing for now is, for those watching Halloween Havoc, I just want to say congratulations to Tatum Paxley on becoming the new NXT Women's Champion. I was hoping that she would do it, and she did, and that made me happy. So, yay. I was very happy. I was ecstatic. Rock and roll. I don't need it, but I'm still gonna check it because it's the rarest thing here. Yeah, I check the rare ones, you know. I feel like I need some caffeine. I already had caffeine today, though. I had a cup of coffee and y'all try those Starbucks energy drinks. They're good. You want to know what's even better than the Starbucks energy drinks? using code SWAM10 for 10% off Advanced GG. However, promo this weekend, you have until the end of today. You get 15% off, and also we have peach iced tea back. And y'all know me, y'all know I like peach iced tea, so go get yourself some. I promise you won't regret it. Ooh. High speed. What is this? Oh, Tauros. I generally don't have that many Tauros pop up at the house. Not as much as I used to. Used to get them all the time. Long time ago. Long time ago. In a galaxy far away. A crocodile was getting caught. I hope at least one of you got that song reference. Either the original one or the Weird Al Yankovic parody. I still can't believe I got a shiny Zorua. That was insane. Ooh, an Oshawott. I actually need you. Roly-coly. Roly-coly. The IVs were getting me the middle finger and I didn't like it. See that? Not Jenny. Okay. Well, anyway. The holidays are almost here. How do y'all feel about 2025 being almost over? I'm gonna say I am excited for the rest of this year. Excited for the holidays in particular. Because, like, I know it's a lot harder this time of year. But at the same time, just something just feels right, you know? I don't know what it is, but it just feels right. Like, life just feels right now. I don't know how, nor do I really know why. But it just does. And it feels good. Like, it's getting time for Halloween, and that means it's time for something spooky. Now, I did have something planned, but I think I'm going to have to toss that out the window and go for broke on something else, which is fine by me. I might do Undertaker again, but this time do it for the full time. I might do that. I mean, since I've slimmed down some, I probably would even sell it better. I don't know. I might do that. Especially because I'm a lot more confident in being able to pick people up and give them a good old-fashioned tombstone. Woobat. Good, you're not shiny. Would not have been happy if that was the case. Rock and roll. Why won't you be shiny, Drillbur? Get me out of there. Prediction. Are we getting a shiny? Bet you Mystic Waters get yourself some channel points. Poke. I poked the rock. Be careful, the rock can explode. Not here, though. It's not high enough level to go kaboom yet. Nope. Yeesh. By now. Robert. Why won't you be shiny? Up and away we go. We bike. My mind condemned, falling weak on my knees, summon the strength of mayhem. Cardio tomorrow is gonna go crazy. I had a big old plate of spaghetti and some garlic bread for dinner tonight, so I am like, I got energy. So like, I got me some energy, so I'm like, I'm thinking cardio gonna go crazy later. I'm pumped. Not tonight, because I already went and worked out today. If y'all want to see how I'm doing on my journey to lose a bunch of weight, follow me on Twitter. I do a weigh-in post every couple of weeks. I skipped this last one, and that's because I wanted to wait till Halloween until after vacation. Let things get back to normal before I made myself feel guilty. Which I haven't really been feeling guilty about much anything, so hey, improvement. Because remember, guilt is not an ingredient. So when you see something like guilt-free anything, remember, guilt is not an ingredient. Go to therapy. Everything is guilt-free because guilt is not an ingredient. I am planning on making a video here sometime next month detailing a lot of things of like why, how, what am I doing, why I'm doing it, how I'm doing it, what you can do. And even if it gets to nobody, it kind of gives an example like, here's what I do. Remember, we all start somewhere. Setbacks happen. It's what you do with those. It's how you deal with those setbacks that prove who you are as an individual. Back's been feeling a bit itchy because I shared a photo to the social medias not too long ago. I was wispy. I was burnt to a crisp for about a week. Let me find the picture in question because it was. Ah, yes, it was, about 2 weeks ago. Now you can't entirely see. I was burnt. I was burnt. So you can kind of see where the tan line and how it's gotten better, but also, worse. Context on that photo. I was doing it was my college's homecoming league, and I was hanging out with my friends from like 8 in the afternoon, from like 8 in the morning to like 4 or 5 in the evening. So that is a very long time to be in a tank top with no sunscreen. Yeah, it was not a smart idea. It was not a good idea. And I willingly knew that was going to happen. So what did I do? You may ask. You would think I would go home and immediately start taking care of it. You're not too far off. But I had to get a quick workout in. So I went to the gym. I even did shoulders. I did shoulders that day. Keep in mind, freshly burnt around the shoulders and the arms and my back. Just like freshly burnt doing shoulders. Yes, I know I'm an idiot. Generally, it is I am a fool and I'm an idiot, but I was well aware of what I was doing in that scenario. So yes, in that instance, I was an idiot, not a fool. Worth it though. It was the tan lines improved drastically, which is what I wanted. It was very stupid doing that manner though. I don't know why I did that, but I did. I have no regrets though. Because it didn't really bother too much, and I actually took care of it right when I got back home. So, you know, there's that. But full disclosure, I was well aware of what kind of an idiot I was being, and I had no regrets about it. Well, we got to 2,500 on Driller with nothing. Let's do some DAs. I forgot to turn my webcam back on. Dang it. Crap. Where is it? Wait. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Raikou, what did I have you at? 63. Swear it was more, but at the same time, it's been a very long time. Oh. Oh, yeah. Alrighty. Alright, let's try and get up to... Let's get up to something. I want a shiny. I mean, we already got a shiny. Alright, I'm going to take you for reasons. Because we do not trust the artificial intelligence here. They're just placeholders. Ooh, I see some good candidates. Steel or Rock? Probably Rock. But I see one, and we're going for it. One of the best Pokemon to face off against. Inferno is revealed. Rock. Boom. Sand. Chair's being squeaky. Mega Horn. To be fair, you don't have a whole lot to work with, so I don't blame you. Brother. Brother. You're kidding me. A one shot? Rock. I wish the NPCs could cheer. Power whip. Expanding force. I wish... I probably should have trick roomed. We already have 2 feints. I already have 2 feints. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna need to buy luxury balls. I don't know if y'all realize that. Well, ain't this just lovely? I meant to press... I did not mean to press B. I hate everything. But at the same time... we're going for trick room. Oh my gosh. I'm going to commit homicide. Power whip it. Psychic. We already have 3 feints. Are you kidding me, dude? And it wasn't even that the Charmeleon was so hard to defeat, it's just that a lot of them are weak to fire. So this was just bad from the get-go. So now we gotta do this whole rest of this DA with 1 heart. I hate everything. This is fine, though. This is fine. Steel. Either way, it's rock type, and either way, it's going to suck. At least I can make this end faster. I feel like Plants and Friday Night Funkin'. I kind of want to go back to like old Flash games. I would love to do a stream just like playing like old style, like old school style Flash games. I feel like that'd be fun. Alright, now watch this. That was a crit Inferno. Oh, that wasn't even a crit. That was just murder. Iron Tail into me. That's fine. I don't care. That was the luckiest outcome we could have gotten from Mirror Ball. I want a shiny Lairon, but what I would rather have is a shiny Aeron in Pokemon Go, because I've wanted that thing since it came out, and I've yet to get it. I'm just getting comfy. Alright. Nope. Why did none of you take it? You suck. Thank you, Corvette. I don't like that. Mega Horn. Live Orb put in some work. IDX. It's going pretty good. Just vibing. This Raiku's setting up and I don't like it. But we're murdering it, so... Power Whip. No, we did not need that. I'm gonna go for a quick attack. Insurance policy. Yeah, I took a month off. I have not, because I am broke. I'm stretched pretty thin, so you know I haven't had the chance to. But I do want to play it. I've seen it. It looks great. I've seen the new Megas. Oh yeah, also, since the last time I streamed, we have the Ghost of Yote soundtrack on here. It's pretty banging. But, I just haven't had time to play video games, period, for the most part, so. But, I'm hoping during Christmas break I can get my hands on ZA. Fingers crossed. But we will see, we will see. But now it's time. No Charmeleon. Dang it, no Diggersby. I want the shiny so bad. No Lairon. Man. Raikou number 64. Nope. Crud. Oh well. What more can you do? On to the next one. Yes. You'll see Rizzy one of these Pokemon in February. Most likely, yeah. I should have ZA by then. Should. From what I have seen, it's a relatively big game with a lot going on in it. So I'm hoping that I'll have enough time to finish it and get the DLC in time. 120? Well then. I have not. Yeah, if you're about some. Oh, so kind of like the blueberry thing. Okay, cool. Yeah, I have not seen any of the story. But in chat, like, no story spoilers, please, I beg. But everything else in terms of like Pokedex or Megas, I've seen that because that's the only thing I really care about. Because I want to know what I'm gonna put on my team. I'm taking Magneton. Like, I want to figure out what to put on my team. The moves. Is chock full. Just from what I've seen, it seems pretty. It's one of those deceiving ones where it's like, you think it'd be small, but it's actually like, holy crap, this thing is huge. I'm so good. I love Mega Meganium. It looks so good. It's finally getting some much deserved love, which is what I needed so desperately. Alright, so what in the world are we going to do with this here? Fairy, and then Fairy, Psychic, probably Fairy, Psychic, and probably Electric. Hatterene. I do like Hatterene. It's a nice Pokemon. I got some hello, those points still types. Ooh. Earth Power's TM move. In my Alpha Sapphire, I use Meganium for just like shiny hunting related things, and it is having Earthquake on it really does help. But I mean, if you look at the stat spread of a Meganium, which we're gonna do that. Looking at the stat spread of a Meganium, that. It's a mixed attacker, but if you look at it from the Mega, it goes from a mixed attacker to, oh, this thing is going to commit murder. Because that special attack, for those curious, so Meganium has a physical attack stat of 82 and a special attack stat of 83. Whenever it goes Mega, becomes a Grass Fury type, it goes to 92 attack and a 143 special attack. Meaning, you put something like, oh, I don't know, Energy Ball, Giga Drain, Leaf Storm on this thing, it's going to murder. If it gets triaged in the ability, oh my god. What ability does it have? Because I don't see it listed here. Oh wait, oh, no set ability. Oh yeah, because it's Legends, that means they don't have abilities. At least I'm assuming that's... yeah. Because I figured it's like, if they're kind of doing based off of what they did last Legends game, then, you know, there is no abilities. I'm going to go to Cerebi, and I'm going to see if anyone's went through the code to just kind of see, like, what do they have? Just out of sheer curiosity. Yes. I just want to see if like if there's any like in the code per se that like have it. I doubt it. But it's a possibility. Take the hat. Huge power bonus and following everything else. Good. Alright, Bronzong or Bronzong. Bronzong. Big Bill. Alright. What is this email I got from Fightful? Nothing important, that's what. Light screen. A Mega Audino, a Gigantamax, a Dynamax Audino. Alright, it's time for one of my favorite things. WWE and Twitter text posts part 20. I keep subtitles on because I be snacking too loud sometimes. Yep. I like seeing these just because of like how absurd some of these tweets are. I'm like, do you think the Queen of England knows what a chicken tender is? Like, that's funny to me. This one is me on a regular. Hey, sorry for not replying. I didn't want to. I've done that a lot lately. For good reasons. Metal sound. Trouble. Oh man, I feel stiff as a rack. Y'all ever have that where just like no matter what you do, you just feel stiff? Fire. Burf. Nest ball. he was going to show up or not. I guess not. Ooh, hold up, wait a minute. Oh, man. I was hoping the lamp would take it. Alright, that's fine. I'm content with that option. We going to flash cannon. Random question. What would flash cannon look like as, like, in reality? Because it's like, it's generally just like a burst of steel type energy. Sometimes it's a beam, sometimes just a Hadouken. You could go the R-rated version or the X-rated version, depending which one you're feeling. Or it could just be a beam of light that's going. Sand spit. Cheer. Let's go. We meet the next. I'm happy. Miami. 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 Life do. Max Flare. Fireball. So go Cala. Oh yeah, something that happened while I was away for a month. Steel Ball Run anime was announced. So, whatever the heck comes out, do not reach me for several hours because I will be busy watching that. Because, I mean, y'all know me. Y'all know I'm a big JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fan. If it's not obvious when either my phone rings or people see my back, if that's not obvious enough. But one, two, four, and a 5 for 5. Boy, what is this? Y'all ever just go on the internet and just read something that is inherently dumb? I think I've found something. I have many questions. I have found a news headline that said people are launching nicotine pouches. You know, the addictive stuff in tobacco that causes eventual cancer. Into their rectums and foreskins for a buzz. Health experts warning causes skin damage and lead to addiction. Gee, I wonder what gave you that idea. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to put my phone somewhere else so that way it never has to see the light of day after reading that atrocity. I feel disgusting. Reading that. Because you ever just read something and you're just like, why? You get me? Oh, gosh. I think the rest of my back is finally starting to peel a little bit. Because my right shoulder especially was wispy. I'm gonna pass Max. Look, man, I ain't got nothing. Thunderbolt. Well, there went that idea. Light screen activate. We need help. I'm just gonna flash cannon until I can't no more. I only have, I think, 3 flash cannons up my sleeve. So I'll just be like... Hey, we have light screen up, and I have Evia light on, and since I'm a magneton, that actually does something. I really do not feel like going to class tomorrow. But I gotta do it. Oh gosh. That does nothing. I think the Audino might have had a might have disassociated. I don't know. Yeah, that does nothing. Oh. A long time coming. 100 years have passed. That does nothing. In that butt. Please, Sandaconda, I'm begging you to sorry, Gigantamax. Thank you. I'm like, we need more damage. We can find it. We rock. Light it up. Let's light it up. Ah, yes, finally, this can activate now. Oh, wait, no, when was that last time? Consistent damage, yay! I'm doing nothing. I don't understand how we've made it this far. Alright, this is the last turn of light screen, so we need to kill it here. Let's light it up. I mean, I figure as long as Sandaconda lives, which I'm 95% sure he will, I think we're guaranteed a W here. Weather ball, cute. It's a normal type. Electric, cute. Anyway. Don't tell me you ran out of ground moves. Did he seriously run out of ground moves? You've got to be kidding me. Bronzong? I need you to get a gray here, my guy. Oh wait, Sandaconda still gets the W. Let's go. That was so dumb. Okay, I think this will make our last check of the night. Just a couple of DAs. I kind of want to have a shorter stream anyways, cause like it's the first stream back. $65. This is probably going to be the last one, provided we don't get a shiny here. No Hatterene. No Bronzong. Just need to double check, make sure my eyes aren't playing tricks. No Sandaconda. Raikou number 65. Dang it, man. Well, we end the day on no shiny. Actually, that's a lie. We did get a shiny. Oh. Sorry, Mose. Shame indeed. How's it going, Mose? I mean, I'm not ending stream just yet, but I'm just like starting to wind down. Just here to vibe for a few before we're wrapping up, because I got class in the morning. Well, what's the Gen Bengals game today? Oh, nice. How was that? I was seeing the results of that, and I'm like, how in the world did the Jets win a game? Like, I'm like, they won a game? Yes. I'm like, they won a game? In this season? Yes. This may be the only one you get for a while, so enjoy it. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm just saying it's like, I know it, you know it. The Jets have sucked. But yes. It's like the New York Jets won, somehow. And just from what I've seen, Bengals fans are in a meltdown, and it's beautiful. I love when Bengals fans cry. Thing is, I don't care if they win, but I love it if they lose. Bengals, of course. I love it when Bengals fans lose. That one Super Bowl traumatized me, so I was like, I root against these people. Bengals season ticket holders. Ugh. I feel sorry for them. I mean, ever since Joe Flacco came back, they're not horrible? Yes. I can imagine it was. Oh yeah, Moose. I don't know if you saw it yet. While I was on vacation last weekend, it's like, so how'd it feel? Okay, that's August. Check it out. I was at Bank of America Stadium. Yes, I was at the home of the Carolina Panthers. I also stopped by and went to the home of the Charlotte Hornets too. So, passes nonstop. I went around the building to get a photo. I've not been inside the place because it was a Thursday and they were not playing. Because I think who's Carolina playing that? Because they played on They played on that Sunday. I think they played. Yeah, they played the Cowboys. Actually, wait, no. It was. Wait, was it the Jets? Oh no, it was the day we were. Yeah, they did get beat, but it was the it was. They played the Jets, and it was at the Jets. So even then, so yeah, like I could have had the opportunity to go see them had they were playing in Charlotte, which they weren't. But hey, y'all got your win back. Meanwhile, in my world, we play Washington tomorrow. Feels Jets, man. I didn't even know though. That should be an emote if it isn't one already. I'm gonna have to go through and like find some new emotes for like BTTV and ZTV. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, it was a lot of fun just going to those places. And meaning I've been to 2 out of 3 major sports places in North Carolina. There's only one more that I still need to go to. And that's probably going to be my March plan during spring break. Just Jets. Just end the suffering. But I'm probably gonna go watch a Hurricanes Penguins game in over spring break, so that'll get my 3 of 3 done. So, as I plan on visiting every single major sports place, like the major 4 sports: NFL, MLB, NBA, and NHL, football, basketball, baseball, hockey. Yes. I wanted to go to a, we played, last spring break I had, we played, St. Louis. I wanted to go to that game. Because it was the only game in my budget that would have worked, but, no lighting. I was going through just trying to get some more hockey knowledge. I'm surprised that Tampa... One, like I found it always weird that Tampa had a hockey team, and 2, they're, I think, back-to-back Stanley Cup winners, which is crazy to me. Back-to-back, yeah. But work kind of Like, something happened at work and paychecks got screwed up and I wasn't able to go. We won that night. And I hated I couldn't be there. So I'm hoping to make up for that. But I got two options. Either go to a Charlotte Hornets Miami Heat game that Friday, or go to the Pittsburgh Carolina game that Wednesday. I'm thinking the Hurricanes Penguins game. But speaking of sports related stuff, I did vlog my experience. So there will be a vlog of my vacation. So I'll begin to work on that this week. So I'm hoping to have that up by within the next 2 weeks. And I'll figure out something to upload for this week. Waiting the rising dawn. Yeah. Overall, life's been fun. I'm happy to be back here because I needed it. I needed the break. I'm just going to give you all a fair warning right now. I have 1, 2, like including this week, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of I have 4 weeks of classes. Then I'm on Thanksgiving break. Then I have a week, and then I have exam week. So, but technically my semester ends this week. So, including this week. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 weeks of classes left. So, yeah. I have 5 weeks of classes left. Plus, Thanksgiving break and then exam week. So, overall, I have about 7 weeks where everything is just going to be absolutely crazy. So, prepare for inconsistency. The only part I will guarantee is I'm going to do my best to get at least 1 stream in a week. I don't know when or where, but it will be somewhere in the week for the next few weeks until I'm on break. Until I'm on winter break, and then we should have a few extra streams in. And then in terms of videos, I'll have a bit more time on my schedule, so I should be able to get back to at least 1 video a week, and then we'll go with everything from there. So, yeah, that's the plan. Now, I want to go raid somebody. I don't know who. Copy paste these raid messages in the chat. I promise one day I will pay Nightbot. I say that at every stream, but I promise it will happen. I will pay Nightbot. I don't know who's live right now, so I'm looking through. Ooh. Yeah. I think we might have found our person. Mayhaps. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Found the person we're raiding. We're gonna raid someone we haven't raided in a while, but she's an absolute joy to hang out with every time I hop into her streams. We're gonna go raid Ada Enchilada. We're gonna raid Ada. Currently finishing ZA. So that's fun. So go hang out with her. You know, send a lot of love. I am going to just hang out for a bit, get a few things done before I go to bed, because I got class in the morning. So, yay. But thank you all so much for coming out tonight. I do appreciate it. I'll be back sometime throughout the week or next weekend. Within the next 7 days, you will see me. I'll put out a notice when, and there'll be videos up on YouTube. So follow me in the socials, join the Discord, what have you. Gotta break like an earthquake. I will see you all soon. Thank you all so much. I really do appreciate it. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.